This isn't going to be your normal camp cooking inspiration video. Quite frankly, what you're about to see isn't going to look nice at all. When I'm backpacking, my meals don't need to be anything fancy. They just need to be lightweight, warm, energizing, and filling. So I'm going to show you some of the meals that I normally turn to that, while not pretty, they always seem to do the job for me. First up, Idahoan Mash. I discovered this about a year ago, and you can pretty much find it in most supermarkets these days. It's really lightweight to carry, extremely quick to prepare. All you need to do is pour in boiling water. And it actually makes for quite a filling meal, especially if you throw in some chorizo or some pepperami. My favourite part of the day. Isn't it, Tyler? Favourite part of the day? I get really grumpy if I don't have a good breakfast, and that's just in normal everyday life, let alone on a backpacking trip. So when I'm hiking, the routine that I've got is to carry a bunch of porridge oats with me and just have them with a bit of boiling water. Sounds a bit flavourless? Not if you add maybe a Kit Kat or two, maybe some penguins, throw in some gold bars or some Jaffa cakes, you've got a really delicious breakfast. Super noodles, delicious as they might be, they just don't cut it. There's not enough calories in them. Barely touch the sides for me. What I found out is if I add a handful of those porridge oats that I'm carrying into my super noodles, it actually makes for quite a good meal. Sounds disgusting, but give it a go. It's not bad at all. Good old Ainsley Harriet, if you're an American or anyone outside the UK, you're not going to know who he is. Doesn't matter. It's basically instant couscous, and Ainsley's is absolutely delicious. If you can get your hands on it, try to. That for me almost fills me up by itself, but if I add in some chorizo, pepperami, or I found those weird chicken bites that you get at supermarkets in the little foil wraps, that actually is quite a nice meal. Finally, my old favourite, pasta une sauce by Bachelors. I actually find that there's enough calories in this to, if I have it for lunch, to see me through to the end of the day. Best flavour is probably going to be the cheese, leek and ham. That is absolutely delicious. I reckon on the Cambrian Way, I must have got through about 12 packs of that. But I've hiked about 20 miles today on my way to Duluth, and I got another 5 miles to go, but I thought I'd stop and refuel. So I'll take you into my house quickly. I'm going gourmet tonight. My favourite, Bachelor's pasta and sauce, cheese, leek and ham. I've actually been living off this stuff for the last week. Just carbs, carbs, carbs. Let's have a look in there. I don't completely shy away from the dehydrated meal packs, but they're just so expensive, usually at least £6. And when you're backpacking in the UK, you can sometimes get a pub lunch for cheaper than that. There are ones that I do like though. The Real Termat Bolognese is pretty good. Also Fire Pots offerings, I do like them, but still they're very expensive. What do you eat though? Surely I'm not the only camp cooking weirdo out there, or maybe I am. If you do have an interesting recipe, just mention it in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week.